no fucking idea. This whole thing over again. Let's see. Looks like there's people there. Are we back up in this motherfucker? Listen, that's just nuts. Alright, so it does look like we're back in it. And now it looks like my camera's not even the same. Everything looks different. Alright, fuck it. You know, we're gonna keep it like this, even though now is the picture choppy, and can you hear me? That's what I want to know. Is everything all right there? Maybe it's this thing right here. Let's go back here. Now, let me see. Is the picture choppy or anything like that? So let me know. Let me know what that is. Give me recent events. Where's the recent events? I have no idea if this shit is. How is this shit a recent events? Wait a second. That shit says 25 days ago. The fuck is that recent? Show me the preview. Can I see it? No, show me. Well, I don't know if the shit it's right. I can't see the chat right now. 1 second. It is skipping frames, huh? What? It is skipping frames. How's that possible? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is it skipping? Because a slight delay is not. Is it skipping or is it delay? Because I don't want no skipping. I can just. I don't know why it's saying that. All right. Even though I like, you know. Everyone's saying it's cool. Are you sure that it's cool? It's skipping. I do not know if it's skipping or not. I'm just gonna go and say that it's not until you guys say that it is. OTDA say it's cool. I trust OTDA. We're just gonna go with it right now. Alright, so what's the deal, my people? I'm back here. I don't know if this thing's gonna go off again. I have no idea why all of a sudden this thing is just going off like that. It makes no sense whatsoever to me. Really doesn't make any sense whatsoever why it would be buffering or anything like that. I don't know if it is or not, but we're gonna keep going. We'll just keep rocking with it right now and see where it goes and stuff like that. And if it's skipping, I'll just take the motherfucker down later. Hopefully everything is good and everything else. You know what I mean? So we shall see what it is. Because if it's not good, I would just go into Google Hangouts and just fucking do that shit. You know what I mean over there. You know, because I think Google Hangouts is probably better than all this shit. Because every time I see people using these fancy dancy motherfucking things, it's always some motherfucking problems and shit. You know what I mean? I just like the regular shit, man, with no motherfucking problem. It's weird but it is what it is. So let Fernandez T, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. What's going on, John Swift? What's going on, Danielle? Savino, what up? Christia Oldstones, Joanna K, AK47, Peter Griffins, Smoker Hontus is in the building. Thank you for the name day shout out. What up to James Belia? Thank you. What up, what up, what up to Shannon C? What up to LMR? What up to K Love? Thank you for the name day shout out. I really see the reason why I want to keep this shit up is just so that if I ever go back and watch it, I want to be able to see the chat on the TV, because I watch YouTube on the TV set. I've been watching YouTube on TV for years. I do that. It is my 16th birthday, yes. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I really do. It's funny when it comes to like my birthday and all that crazy stuff. My sister told me before. She was like, I don't know how you... She's like, you're like Benjamin Button. You got younger than me somehow. I was like, I don't know how that happened, but it truly did. I don't know how it did, but it did, and that's what it. And let's go back here. What up, Lady Wolverton's Den? What up? What up? What up? I would never want to be 16 again. 16 was rough, boy. Rough. That was a rough time. Growing up where I grew up. Oh, my camera's just fucked up. I wanna fix my camera, but fuck it, I'm just gonna leave it. You're gonna just see what you're seeing, and that's it. Yeah, we if anything does go wrong again with this motherfucker for some strange reason or whatever, I'm going to do it again, but I'll do it on Google Hangouts. And that way I won't have no problems with this stuff, because I don't really know what's going on here. But it seems to be, for whatever reason, I don't know why, there's nothing else running in the background and everything. But so we are definitely going to, I am here to answer all of your questions. Game of Thrones, anything you want to talk about. Obviously it's my name day, you know what I mean? So I'll answer whatever you want me to answer and stuff. So it's you just let me know. And we have a super chat from Nancy T. Happy name day to the coolest guy on YouTube. Thank you so much, the beautiful Nancy T. I think I have a graphic for that should pop up right when I jump. That's a huge super chat. 50 beans, woo! I think you should get like diamonds dropped up in that piece or something like that. Thank you so much. That is amazing. I don't know why it didn't drop. It should have dropped, but maybe it's just a delay, and maybe it will drop for you. I really do, but thank you so much, Nancy T. I truly, truly appreciate it. But they should have dropped diamonds for something. Maybe it's just delay. Hopefully it's just delay and it did drop or something like that, and I just can't see it. Nancy T is a diamond. OTDA, you are correct. Drinks and no things. Put the diamonds up there. Yes, baby. You know how we do. Nancy T getting that karma from Ian. Yes. Edward Martin. It dropped, brother. It did drop. All right. Perfect. I'm glad that I'm just happy. You go into work. You want to see. I can't see this shit myself. All the stuff dropping evidently. So I guess I'll just have to see it later and stuff like that. So. That is what it is, but thank you so much again. Nancy T dropping 50 bones on the Don Tony Taylor. I feel like I should do something for it. I feel like I should sing a song or something, maybe bust a rhyme for you or something like that. But it is what it is. But thank you so much. I really truly do appreciate it. House blanket is in full effect. It is, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a doubt. Zigzag Way, Tony, happy birthday, my man. Do you smoke weed? Do they smoke weed in Planetos? If they are, yes, they do smoke weed in Planetos. The goddamn hobbits are smoking weed. Then I would have to think they're smoking weed over there. All the other stuff they're doing, goddamn it. There's no way them cats cannot be smoking weed and stuff. They have to be. My hands it's showing my hands are too low. I don't like the camera. It's not supposed to show that much of me. It's only supposed to cut me off right here. This is the way it's supposed to be. Smoking a weirwood, huh? I'm sure they have smoked a lot of weirwoods out in that motherfucker, without a shadow of a doubt. Look. What was my last video that oh, the damn clip. Let me talk about that. The clip, the Game of Thrones clip. We find now. You see the Don when I was up here with my brother from another mother. When you seen the Don with Mo Genie, when you seen Tef Greeny chilling with Mo Greeny, and I told you, Mo Genie told you the deal. I told you the deal that they was just giving us what? The titty teaser. The titty teaser, right? And I wasn't happy about the goddamn titty teaser, right? They were just giving us some goddamn cleavage, right? And we needed some pasties on the nipples, right? And this is what it is. And we got a little something, I think 5 seconds. Let me express my love to Steve. Happy G-Day. And no, it ain't 50, but hey, listen, brother. It don't have to be 50. It means just as much to me as if it was 50, man. Just the fact that you would think enough about me to do that to me means the world to me. Thank you so much, bro. I truly do appreciate that, man. I truly do appreciate that. Yeah, so we got a little teaser. All right, we got a little teaser going on there. And it seemed that you know, Sansa Stark, when we look at it, it's no doubt that Sansa is hating on Daenerys. Daenerys had a little bit of hate in her eye, like, She, yeah, you goddamn right, this is mine. She was saying it like that. Like, shorty, you just got here. You just got here. This is Sansa's home. Daenerys is walking up in there like she owns shit. You know, because this is what happens. See, this is what happens to chicks when they get the dick. When chicks get the D. This is what happens. Because she knows right now, when she walks in there, Daenerys, she knows. She's like, I already put it on this dude. I already put it on him. That little wildin' chick that he claimed that did something to, she didn't do it like the dragon. She wasn't taught in the ways the way the dragon was taught. And the dragon, you know, had big ass Drogo on it. And was able to please Drogo, right? And was wearing out Dario. So you know what that dragon, what you did to little ass Jon Snow. And that's the comment she made when she met Jon Snow was, he's so little. He's so little. He's so little, right? And you know, without a shadow of a doubt, she put a, and that's a strut. She walks up in that motherfucker with, like, I whipped this motherfucker. Like, you know, the Babyface, Whip Appeal. Who knows Babyface, Whip Appeal? Who knows that song? Up in the motherfucking chat. I would hope y'all know that song, Babyface, Whip Appeal. If you do not know Whip Appeal, Babyface, I don't know what you've been making love to, but you need to get it. You need to listen to that goddamn song. You know what I mean? And but that is what Dany walked in there. She walked in there with that Whip Appeal, baby. Like, psst, ain't nothing you can say to me, girl. I got this dude. He's rolling with me. He's in my pocket, and that is what it is. AK, I know you know the Whip Appeal. I knew AK know the song. That's a given. That's a given. Shane, I know you know the song too, girl. That's a given right there. Alex, throwback. Yes, baby. Yeah. Without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. It definitely is, you know what I mean? But now that's the way she walked in there. You know what I mean? Candace says that Dany's overconfident. I agree. She definitely, you know, I guess not. So we got to look at the skills that these two possess, right? And we're going to go through this right now real quick. When we look at Sansa Stark's skills, she's very political savvy, right? She's been through that. I would say that she's also a little battle tested, right? She's been through, not actually physically being in battle, but she's seen battle. She's been in almost a siege situation in King's Landing. She's been on kind of the battlefield. She's been in battlefield training rooms. She's been in the war room. That's what she has. Dany is almost the exact opposite of Sansa. Yes, Dany has been in war rooms, and she has some political training. But Dany also has, I think, number one thing Dany has that Sansa does not have is that whip appeal. She was trained in the ways of the body, of making whoopee. Dany know how to make whoopee, man. She know what the whoopee is. Sansa's the only whoopee Sansa knows is harsh. It's painful. She don't know what she's doing. She just knows how to get through it. She knows that color purple loving. You know what I'm saying? She know that color, that Sealy loving. You know what I mean? When you just try to get through it. Not that Sugar Avery loving. She don't know the Sugar Avery loving. She know that Sealy loving. Maybe you have to be black to know that one, baby. I don't know, but you know, but that's what she know. You know what I mean? She know that right there. You know, she'll know that good stuff. So I think that's a big advantage that Dany has over Sansa, is that she knows how to manipulate men with her women ways. Now, I think that Sansa can get to that point with just her looks. But in the bedroom, she hasn't got. Now, even in the books, when we talk about the books real quick, you know what I mean? We see the position that Sansa is in the books. And Peter Baelish is basically setting her up that way, trying to make her that feminine, raw woman, that sexy beast of a woman. And that's what he was trying to do. That they tried to convey that in the show, but it did not work out for Sansa. Whether it works out in the books or not, in the books, I think that she gets raped by Harry the Heir, and then I think Harry the Heir gets thrown out the moon door for doing it. But I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's how that resolved. We have another super chat here. Let me get this up here real quick. Thank you so much, defending international boxing champion, color purple, loving it, LOL. Thank you so much, for the 10 beans up in this biatch on the name day stream. I appreciate it so much. So I think that has to come into play. I think somehow, and it already has, with Dany putting the whip on Jon Snow. So I'm going to ask y'all in the chat right now, who do you think is whipped more? Is Jon whipped over Daenerys? If you think Jon is whipped over Daenerys, put Jon. Or do you think Daenerys is strung out over Jon? Put Daenerys in the chat. Put it in the chat right now, and I will read them out. I really ain't got to read out a lot of them because I guess people are going to see it later because it's showing on the screen, which is good. What up, Bernie? Thank you for the happy birthday shout out, brother. I appreciate that. Rod S, thank you for the happy birthday shout out. I appreciate that. We got Candace says Dany is whipped over Jon. We got Ladies Wolverton Den saying Daenerys. James saying Jon. Nancy T, yeah. Renee saying Daenerys. Another Daenerys? Wait a second. DJ says Jon is whipped. Mike M says Dany. Angelina High says Jon. Ian says Dany. Kian says Dany. Dany. What is this Dany? What is this Dany? I see what y'all saying in the chat. People say the Lord, Big E says the Lord kiss. I think she's been kissed by Dany ain't new to the Lord kiss. Listen, let's not take what Jon did to Ygritte and try to translate that over to what Dany has been experienced. Right? Because Dany isn't Ygritte. Ygritte was impressed with a goddamn windmill. All right? She looked at the windmill and was like, oh my God, what is that? What is that thing right there? All right, if you get impressed by a windmill, right? You cannot say anything. And now just because Jon was the first dude to go down on her, you think people ain't went down on Dany before? Dario did everything. George R. R. Martin said it. She took it in every hole twice. I don't know if it was that exact words, but it was close to it, goddammit. Real close. I ain't being nasty. George wrote that shit. Talk to him. That's what he said, all right? So I don't think that we're going to be able to go here and say that John it got this skill. All right, that's number one. Number two, all right? Jon Snow has a small dick. At least in the show, he does. We're not talking about Kit. I'm talking about Jon Snow. It was said by Dan and Dave. They said it. They said that Kit Harington has too much. We have to give him a floor. So they made Jon Snow have a small dick. That's why Daenerys says he's tiny. That's why Tormund said, I seen you, Pecker. It's small. No one else, the guy wouldn't have a dick that small. That is fact. That's canon. All right? So, I don't know if we can say that Jon Snow would be able to hold that down. I know what y'all are saying, but the reality of the matter, the facts of the matter is, I don't know if we can say that, my people. We got a super chat, 5 beans from my girl Jasmine B. Happy name day. Mine was the 6th. Well, happy name day to you. May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. From the Don. So yeah, you know, this is fact. I'm not talking about Kit Harington, but Jon Snow, for canon, has got a little ding ding. Got a little ding ding. Now that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean he can't hold it down. He can still stroke it, right? And you know, he can still do what he's got to do. He's got the Lord kiss. He's got the ding ding, a small one, more than Grey Worm. Damn, black man with no dick. Why the hell is his name Grey Worm? Should be no worm. There should be no worm. You know, but so I would have to say I understand what y'all said out there in the chat. You know what I mean? I know what y'all said out there. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna have to go with it. Again, you know, I'm gonna have to say, you know, I'm gonna have to say that I feel I have to say that there's no way possible that Jon Snow could have wore out Daenerys. Daenerys was trained by prostitutes. She had big ass Khal Drogo. She had freaky ass Dario. The motherfucking got the beard like Captain Lou Albano. You know Captain Lou Albano was crazy back in the day. You know he was. It's impossible that Captain Lou Albano was not crazy. And if you don't know who Captain Lou Albano is, I don't know why you're here. You know, I got the Captain Lou. Captain goddamn Lou. Speaking of Captain Lou, let me say rest in peace to goddamn Mean Gene Okerlund. Mean Gene Okerlund was the goddamn greatest professional wrestler, interviewer of all motherfucking time. It's not close. It's no. Mean Gene is the category. There's no one else who can do interviews like Mean Gene. So let's go into a little Mean Gene right now, introducing the Hulk Hogan. I'll give you a little Mean Gene for the name day of the Don. Mean Gene introducing Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster coming in here, right? Well, you know Mean Gene. When you hear that, well, you know Mean Gene. Or Macho Man Randy Savage, Mean Gene. Ooh, yeah. Mean Gene Okerlund. The man, the myth, the legend. When you hear these things, when you hear that is what Mean Gene Okerlund is. Rest in peace, Mean Gene Okerlund. And also rest in peace, goddamn super goddamn Dave Osborne. Super Dave, man. He was Super Dave. And if you don't know who Super Dave was, look him the goddamn fuck up, man. Super goddamn Dave Osborne. Just just get this. Just I love Super Dave. I can't give you too many laughs that man has given me watching Super Dave Osborne, who would come on there like he was Evel Knievel and just get fucked up like a Gumby. It was great. It was great. Super Dave was like a real life Saturday Night Live Mr. Bill. That's the way. Super Dave was the real life Saturday Night Live Mr. fucking Bill. That's who he was, without a doubt. I'm gonna tell you a personal crazy story. That's not personal with me. This probably won't be funny to you, but we'll go right back to Game of Thrones right after this. But I remember when I was little. When I was little, I don't know how we were very young. You know what I mean? Real young, and we were out there. Me, my man Riley, and my man Joe. Riley's name is Chiba Stack. When we got older, my man Joe was 40 Black when we got older, and we were all out there. And I remember we were in there. You know, we used to come off, do wrestling moves and get on top of the fence and jump off and do elbow drops and leg drops on people and stuff like that, and have wrestling matches outside back in the day. I just oh my God. I don't know if I can even say this. I don't know if I can say it, man, because they may get mad at me. I'm not gonna say it. Fuck it. I can't say it. I can't. They may one day see this shit and get mad at me, man. All right. Back to Game of Thrones. Please give me some questions to answer on Game of Thrones. You can ask me any question you want. If you want to know anything about living in Queens, New York, or whatever like that, I'll tell you about all that good ass shit and everything else. But any question, anything you want to say, the Don Tony Teflon is here for you. Oh my God, that's great shit right there. Oh, beer is such a great invention. Who invented beer? What's the succession? Bernie the Burn. A succession of what? We'll be talking about the succession of the trailer, and it said the word succession. Now I know that people there is a show on HBO that's called Succession, but believe me, they did not put that at the end of that Game of Thrones trailer for nothing. They do things like this, man. It didn't just say fucking whatever the other show was. There's a reason why they put that there. It just happened to fit and they worked it in. Because we're going to see, when this is all said and done, the next generation of Game of Thrones, I believe. We're going to see the people who are going to be living in Westeros on the Iron Throne. Yes, there will be an Iron Throne. And we're going to see the people that are down on the Iron Throne. We're going to see that. Without doubt. We're going to see Sansa Stark have a baby. And she's going to have this baby with Gendry. And you'll see it. In the books, it'll be Edric Storm. Remember, I said this now. There have been people who tried to say when I say stuff like, oh, did you really say? Listen, I'm not here to. If I tell you, like, if I make a video and I tell you that that's my theory, that this is my. If I say that in my video, I'm not just saying that. I'm saying it because it is. If you could find someone who has said it before me, and please post a date in the comment section. I am here for that. But if I'm telling you that, if you hear me say it, don't put in there, I'm saying it for a reason, man. And I am the first person out of anybody to give people props about anything they create. You can ask anyone. Even if I don't like them, I will still give anyone props on anything they create. Always. Because I always treat people the way I want to be treated. That's the way it always is with me. That's the way I always get down like that. Anyone who's ever met me in person and cannot say that they have not had a good time with me or did not like me. Anyone in this community who has ever met me can say anything different. Say it. Because it's impossible for anyone to say that they met me and did not have a good time hanging out with Tony Teflon at the time. That's just what it is, man. That's how I get down. I'm a cool cat, man. I always have been. And I ain't trying to brag or nothing. I don't think it's brag. I'm just a nice guy. Nice guy. That's it. And you know what my New Year's resolution is? I have New Year's resolution, birthday, name day resolution, and this is what it is for me, the Don Tony Teflon. What it's going to be is I'm going to stop self-sabotaging myself in my life. That is what I'm going to do, because I believe that I self-sabotage myself constantly, and I've noticed that, and I believe other people may do that also. Maybe you don't realize it or anything like that, but it's different reasons why people do that. But I have done it many a times. I've done it in relationships. I've done it in other things too. You know, like for whatever reason it is. You know, this for the fact that I just didn't. Whether it's fear, most likely it's a fear of new things and stuff, and of the unknown and stuff, and to go back to a comfort zone or something like that. Being successful is scary. It's very scary to be successful, because when you're successful, the more successful you are, the more people get to criticize you, right? So it's a very scary thing to get successful. A lot of people say they want it, and they do, but see, I think what happens to me or anything like that, or what has happened to me in the past, or what has happened, is that when I start to feel that way, and when I feel like I am trending up or successful, I'll do something to sabotage myself so that I'm not as successful, just so I don't have to go through that fear. And I've done that, I believe, in relationships. Like you know, people have told me before, they have said that you are a very hard person to love, and I believe that I have been a very hard person to love, without a shadow of a doubt. You know, and I've had relationships where I was with someone and sabotaged a relationship because one chick, I was younger than me, and I was very happy with her, but I just thought that she was younger than me, and I just thought that you're not gonna want to be with me later on in life because I'm older than you. And she didn't. It wasn't like it was that crazy age, but it wasn't. But bothered me, and I should have probably stayed there, but I sabotaged it, and I realized that I've done that. I did that on purpose, and just to get out of that. So that is my New Year's resolution. I am going to stop self-sabotaging myself. I'm going to try my best not to. Stop trying to hold myself back. And I'm just going to reap all the rewards that God wants to throw my way. And be happy and be humble when they come, if they come. And I think that is what I'm going to try to do for myself. And I hope that you try to do something for yourself too. And I hope that, you know, because other things, you know, that when you say, like, you know, other things like, oh, I'm going to lose weight, I could do this or do that. I think that all stems from something else, right? So I think you need to get to the root of all that, and then that is when everything else stops. So that is what it is with me and stuff like that. So that's it. So anyone wants to love me, I am available for loving. All right. Now. Let's go back to the goddamn questions and stuff like that. All right, let's get that. Oh, we got Ian. We all love you too. I love you too, homie. I love you too. I love all y'all out there. You know, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt. Let's see. Nobody has a question for Dom. I'm sure you do. But I was just ranting and stuff. Now, let me ask you this real quick. You see the setup? You see the setup up here of the screen? How do you like that setup of the screen? Do you think it looks good? Do you think I should try something different? If I didn't give a shout out, let me give a shout out again to my man Phil the Issues guy, who hooked this up for me and made that for me. Please let me know. Angelina, hi. 1999 euros. Happy name day, Tony. Stay sexy. You stay sexy, girl. I truly appreciate it. Truly. I'm getting paid up in this motherfucker, boy. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know. I got so much. I swear to you, I have something that is gonna be when the season starts. Oh, quite real close to it and stuff like that. I have something that is going to be so cutting edge to the Game of Thrones community that once I do it and I display it, there's no doubt that other people in their live stream are going to jump on it real quick. And so I am very, very nervous to put it out there. So I'm just why I'm trying to wait for the season. I want to do it so bad, you know what I mean? But I don't people I don't care if people do it in the end, because I just want to be the first one. I'm going to be the first one to do it because no one else has seen it or anything like that. But I think it's going to be so good, especially and it 100% has to do with nothing but all y'all in the chat right there. What up to my brother from another mother, Don of Ice and Fire, Bala Margulis, happy name day, Lord Teflon, dropping the 20 beans on me. Thank you, brother. I truly do appreciate that, without a shadow of a doubt. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh, it's highlighted. We keep it highlighted forever. We keep it there. You know what I mean? Oh, I seen a question right here from Candace. Let me grab that. Alicia Kingston got that up for me. This thing scrolls so fast. All right, but before I answer this question real quick, let me say that Saturday, I do believe it will be 2 Eastern time. 2 Eastern in the afternoon. Don, Tony, Teflon, we will have a live stream 100% about Game of Thrones Season 8, The Night King. Everything dealing with The Night King, origin story, all the way through it to where we're at, to where we're going to end off. We're going to take it from the books, and we're going to take it from the show. And joining me in this live stream will be none other than my brother, Charlie from Westeros, my girl, T-Baby, my other girl, Tina Foyle herself, Nicolina, and the hand of the Queen, LaDonna Sargent, the man who created the Night King theory, the man who created Bran Stark's The Night King theory, and other theories about the Night King that we will get into that he's right about. I believe he's right about. James of Thrones. Yes, the Small Castle will be back on Teflon TV. We are about to get up in this biatch. Saturday, 2 p.m. Check us out. Question here from Candace Edison, courtesy of AK-47. Why do you think it will be Gendry? I think it will be a character that she has already interacted with. So that is dealing with why Sansa Stark will marry Gendry. I had put a video up about this a little bit ago. There was another YouTuber out there that was supposed to actually debate me on this topic and got nervous about it, I believe. No, I'm just playing. But what happened was this topic came up. I have an opinion on this topic saying this is what's going to happen. Other people don't agree. And I believe that I have given everything, including the music of score in the show, to prove to you that this has been foreshadowed in the show 100%. So I use Gendry in the show as Edric Storm because he plays both parts. So Gendry may have a different role in the books, but for this particular show version, it will definitely be. Now, when we look at the storyline of Sansa Stark, when I talked about Daenerys Targaryen and all her sexy moves, right? Sansa has been raped, victimized, and everything else. All she's ever wanted to have is some type of prince situation, and it's never worked out for her, right? She's looked down upon bastards all her life, hated Jon Snow and all this good stuff. So now we get to the point where I believe that Sansa's going to have some good loving in her life, right? I don't think it's going to be Pod Prick, right? I don't think he's going to make it. I think the good loving will come from Gendry. Now, I think that I can go through a billion things in the show right now that have foreshadowed it. But I'm just going to say that you can watch that video. I don't know the name of the right hand. It's only a couple of videos back. It's dealing with Cersei theory. I think it's Queen Cersei theory. Not many people watched it. It was not popular of a video, but if you watch that, I broke down everything that there is possibly to say about it right there. There's no doubt that Sansa's going to marry Arya. Arya's not going to, Sansa's going to marry Gendry. Gendry's not going to marry Arya. I guarantee you that. I know people want it. It's not a fairy tale like that. It'll be a different type of fairy tale. The fairy tale it will be that Sansa Stark will find her prince at all. Now, there is I don't want to give away too much. You could watch the video, but there is a song in there called "A Bird Without Feathers." It's a theme song that is played every time that Gendry is mentioned or in the show. That's the name of the song in the show, "A Bird Without Feathers." Sansa is also known as a bird, the little bird. That is how Gendry will be a bird with feathers. He will get his bird, which will be Sansa Stark in the end. We also see the foreshadowing of Ned Stark and King Robb Baratheon saying, "I have a son, you have a daughter, let's join our houses." This is going to be the son. I guarantee that in the show you will see Gendry be revealed as the son of Robert Baratheon. That's going to happen. There's no doubt about it. They did not bring that up. Cersei bring up her son with Robert that she really had. I know she claims that she threw the baby out, even though, and Robert was there and beat his hands bloody against the wall. You know, people in Game of Thrones lie all the time and tell fibs and half-truths. This is what this is, another half-truth. It's going to be revealed that's going to be their son. When we look at the Game of Thrones, if it's going to be the War of the Roses, the ending of the War of the Roses was that the houses were joined together, right? That was how it ended. The major houses in this story are the Baratheon house, the Stark house, the Lannister house, and the Targaryen house. The only way all of these houses get joined together is if Sansa marries Gendry. That joins all the houses together. If Gendry is Cersei's and Robert's legitimate son, which I believe he did. Not legitimate, well, yes, legitimate son, which I will believe he definitely is. That's why it's going to go down like that. And that is also a theory. That theory is Lady LaDonna Sargent's theory of the Cersei Gendry theory. Check them out, James Johnson and them and stuff like that. That's also one that they're going to be right about right there. It's all good right there. So definitely check that out there and stuff like that. And they said that shit like 10 years ago. Terry McDonald, thank you for the super chat. And she asked this question, 2 beans, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. I hope the money is dropping in the cup. I can't see it, but I really hope it is. Damn it, it better be. Who do you think will betray Dany for love? I think I have said this a long time ago, and I've told y'all, you know, I'm not even going to talk about whatever was dropped out there or anything like that. You can check my videos. People on YouTube have not said it before me. Check the goddamn date. I told you that the betrayal is going to be, without a doubt, for love. The betrayal it's either how you want to look at it. If you look at it, the betrayal for love, that Jon Snow is going to stab her, the Forge Lightbringer, and she loves him and trusts him, and that's why he's going to do it. That's going down, there's no doubt about it. But if you want to go the other route about it, and it's not going to be their route, it's Tyrion. There's no doubt that it's Tyrion. It's period. It's a done deal. I've told y'all that. It's in the books. It's in the books. She says it to her. Lion. What'd you say? How's it go? Griffin. Lion. Whatever. Kraken. Griffin, Lion, Kraken. Then comes the Pale Mare. Trust none of them. Remember the Undying. This lion is Tyrion's the lion that she's telling her not to trust. She says it. She puts Tyrion in the, and we're talking about oh, I'm about to say the wrong name here. We're talking about the chick with the mask in the show that we see. Like, Jesus, I'm drinking and it's my birthday. I've been drinking a lot. All right. So if she is giving these someone drop the name in the comment section, because now it's brain farting me right now. What the hell this Quathy? Thank you. If Quathy is a friend of Daenerys, why is and she's telling her the truth, why is she lumping Tyrion in with Victorion Greyjoy, with all these other people? Why is she lumping him in there with Jon Connington? Why is she lumping him in there? Why is she a part of that? If you are to believe her, which I did, and which I told you, and this is why I said this a long time ago, it's Tyrion. Tyrion's the betrayal for love. It's going to be. Tyrion's not a good guy. He's never been a good guy. He's a very vindictive little man. And that's it. He's lost his nose. He lost everything. He's this guy who has a big dick. And unlike Jon Snow, see, Tyrion is the anti-Jon Snow. He is. You know, I just figured this shit out. This is why y'all subscribe to me. Goddamn Teflon TV. This is what we do. Tyrion is the exact opposite of Jon Snow. Period. Point blank, end of story. I'm gonna have to make this video. Now, if somebody tries to come out here with this goddamn video, we're gonna have to grab him up, man, and choke him out. And I'm known to choke a person out. Knock a person out, too. Ask about me. Anyway, but I'm saying, this is the truth. Jon Snow is supposedly a bastard. Tyrion is not a bastard. Tyrion can't fight. Jon Snow can fight. Jon Snow is tall. Tyrion is short. Tyrion has a big dick. Jon Snow has a small dick. This is what it is. They are the exact opposite. So Tyrion, big dick and all, he wishes he had what Jon Snow had. And that's Daenerys and everything else. And he can never have that. And that's why he has to betray her. He's a Lannister. You know, it reminds me of a story I heard back in the day. All right? And let me go when I was a child. Let me go through the story real quick with you. I'm going to do the short version of the story. But there was a snake out there, and it was hurt really bad. About to die. And a little bunny rabbit found the snake about to die. And took the snake into its house. And got the snake better. And nursed the snake back to health. But as soon as the snake was back to health, it bit the rabbit. And the rabbit was about to die. And the rabbit said, "Oh my God, how can you do this to me? I just got you back to health." And the snake said, "I'm a snake." And that's what it is. He's a snake. He's a Lannister. It doesn't matter the impression he gives you. It's like I'd say about Jaime fucking Lannister, the piece of shit. Alright? He's a snake. He's a Lannister. He's in the position he's in because he was forced into the position he's in. He didn't try to get there. He acts the way he acts because his hand was chopped the fuck off. If his hand was never chopped off, he'd still be the same piece of shit he was. He's humble because he doesn't want to get his ass kicked. This is what happens. He bullies, like Jaime Lannister, who has these fighting skills and they're all tough, alright? Now all of a sudden, I know a guy like this. Motherfucking named Billy. Piece of shit dude, man. And now he's in a wheelchair. But before he was in a wheelchair, he's a piece going around beating people up, doing stupid shit. But now you're in a wheelchair, you want everyone to be, "Oh, I'm in a wheelchair. I'll flip your fucking ass over, motherfucker. You think I don't remember what you did?" You know, this is what happens. The situations. Not saying I did that, right? Not saying I did that. But I'm saying, you know, when you get put in situations, you think shit can get taken away from you. And then the shoe's on the other foot. And now all of a sudden your ass is whooped, right? And that's it. It doesn't matter if you're shitting in the bag. Right? It don't matter. When you weren't shitting in the bag, you thought you were the shit. Right? But this is what happens. This is how life goes. And that is what's going on. That's what goes on. Okay? That's what's going on with Tyrion. Tyrion, God damn it, is a Lannister. He's a snake. No matter what you say was gonna happen, no matter what you think, he is who he is. People who are who they are, man. And that's the bottom line. The betrayal is definitely Tyrion. I hope I answered that question for like 15 minutes, I think. I'm sorry. Oh. But I'm up here with y'all. Don doesn't have to go to work tomorrow, so I can chill with y'all. I'm up here and chilling. All that's good stuff. So, Sail Diva, the beautiful Sail Diva asked Don, Q&A. What episode will Sam and Bran tell Jon the truth about his parents? Episode number... I think there's no need to delay with it. I think he should find out in episode 1. I think dragons shit out and all that. It's ridiculous at this point. I think if you put that drama in episode 1, you deal with it in episode 2, you get to the battle in episode 3. That's the way I would do it. That's the way I think it should be done. But I think most likely it's going to be episode 2. And then the battle cuts it off. But I think it should be done in episode 1, deal with episode 2, and then get right to the battle. Yeah, episode 1, because you got, all right, so when you try to break down episodes, what's going to happen here, you got to think Bran is going to be like a major flashbacks, right? As we're seeing in the chat, someone says Bran up here. So if Bran's going to be a factor, he has to have time to look up how to defeat the Night's King. Now, I don't think the Night's King gets defeated in the first battle. The Night's King is coming to King's Landing. He's making it. All the people thinking that, he's going to lose in Winterfell, and that's going to be the end, and then the next battle is going to be them versus Cersei. I can't see it going. I think they're going to have to battle Cersei, yes, but I can't see the Night King being defeated that quick. If they built this whole shit up, this whole shit from this show about this motherfucking Night King, right? And the first time we see him in act, and we haven't really seen a Night King in action, right? We've seen him kill Bloodraven, that doesn't count. We've seen him throw a spear like goddamn Lamar from the Revenge of the Nerds, that doesn't count. The first time we see the Night King in action, I want to see him hacking motherfuckers to death. If he gets killed the first battle out, that's whack. What kind of threat was that? That was no threat. That was no threat. He has to win to make him a threat. He has to defeat them at Winterfell. If he doesn't defeat them at Winterfell, he's no goddamn threat. He has to win that battle. There's no other way I can see it going down right there. He has to win, and if he does win, he's got to make his way to King's Landing. That's why Don told you, before other people try to say it was theirs, you can always, as I always say, check the date. At the shadow flying over King's Landing, with the Night's King and his dragon flying over King's Landing. That is what it is. I'm telling you that's what it's going to be. It's not Daenerys flying over King's Landing. That's not dramatic. The bottom line is, we seen Daenerys' dragons in King's Landing. Did we see that shadow when she went there? No, we didn't, right? It's pretty obvious, people. I shouldn't have to come out here and explain the obvious shit. I'm supposed to be the Don. I'm supposed to give you the hard shit. But in fact, from the people in the comment section, I'm forced to answer simple things like this. If it was Daenerys over the dragon, it would have been shown. We didn't see it. It's the Night's fucking King. Like I told you it was. I'm the goddamn Don. And quote me. We pull the strings. All right. We are going back here to the goddamn questions. Carrie is out. Good night, girl. Have a good one. I appreciate you hanging out with us and chilling here with us all this time. You know, we've been consistently hovering around 100 people. Just jumping this off after 2 setbacks and everything else. That's great. I truly appreciate all y'all coming out here on my name day, chilling with me, tipping the cup with the Don Tony Teflon, just having some fun, and I truly appreciate it. My brother, another mother, my man AU Pack Music in the building. Happy birthday, Teflon. I really truly appreciate that. Thank you so much, my brother. I truly do appreciate that. My man JD is up in here. What up, my brother? So happy to see you too. Everybody up in here, man. Just happy to have y'all as a part of my life, man. I really am. I'm blessed to have y'all in my life and stuff, And so I'm very happy to have this YouTube channel, to have started this YouTube channel, and for y'all to be a part of it and everything else. Nancy T is chilling like a villain. Chilling like a villain. You know what I mean? Thank you, Carrie McDonald. You stay sexy too, girl. You do your thing out there. You know what I mean? And what up to everybody? Edwards up in this bitch. See you up here. Chilling up in here. Robert Price is up in this bitch. Happy name day, bro. Appreciate that. You surely do. Without a doubt and stuff. Oh, I'm going to get glasses. I gotta stop squinting at the shit. I can increase the size and all that good stuff. But I always gotta get goddamn glasses and stop fronting. That's what I gotta do. And that's holy shit, what happened? Look how big that is. See, this is what happens. You try to increase the size, the shit goes to fucking 10,000. Why does the shit gotta go so extra? You know what I mean? You just try to do something simple and shit. It's gotta be goddamn extra. Holy shit. This shit is huge. The girl say about me? Maybe. Anyway, what's up? No, it's all right, Birdie. I know, no, it's no doubt I do need glasses. It ain't busting my ass. You ain't busting my ass on that. Trust me, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. NYDA says, I used to theorize in all my head that my friends don't get into the books, but Teflon TV brought me into this world of YouTube videos on A Song of Ice and Fire. Thank you for that. No, thank you, man. Thank you for chilling with me and everything else and hanging out with me and all this stuff like that. Drinks and no things. It's over 9,000. Sam, LOLLAU. I know I've missed you all so much. I know, Sam. Where you been? Sam, look at Sam's sexy ass picture. You see that picture, huh? Is she biting her finger in that picture? In that thumbnail picture? Is that what's going on? Is Sam got that? Is that what it is right there in that picture? Oh my God, girl, you better watch yourself out there. You better watch yourself out there. Go to these goddamn kind of thrones. You better watch yourself out there, boy. Because there's a lot of meat out there. A lot of meat. A lot of goddamn, a lot of big ass Khal Drogo with the. There's one Khal Drogo motherfucker at the con. This motherfucker tried to come up on the dime. He's about, I don't know, about 6'6", maybe about 240. What is chest? I was like, yo, son, don't walk up on me with the tits out like that, bruh. You can't walk up on Tony Teflon with your goddamn boobs out like that, dude. You can't do it. You can't be doing that to me, man. Don't be trying to run up on me, man. Sam, oh, it's a glass of wine. Yeah, I need glasses, I told you. But oh, you gotta watch yourself out there, damn Crown of Thrones. God damn it. You know the Don's gonna be up in there and stuff like that. Hey, you pack me, you better come up in there. You better come up in there. And all that good stuff like that. Hey, dudes, man, they just be running up in there with the, with the why they gotta pick that costume of Khal Drogo? Why is that one always got to be the one motherfucker? Why is it always got to be that same one? Pick something else. Oh my God. I know. You know when I enlarge the chat, it's so big. It goes by even faster. If it ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking another. It's another. And someone, oh, I'm sorry. Let me say this too. Some shorty, she said, "God damn it, Teflon, I never heard you curse so much. I couldn't even watch 10 minutes of your live stream." You know, it's very disappointing to hear that. I'm sorry, shorty, whoever, I can't remember your name, but I'm sorry that you said that. You know what I mean? But I would just say that, you know, this is a Song of Ice and Fire community. This is a you know, George R. R. Martin has written much worse things that I have said on this motherfucking stream. And that's goddamn right. You know, you gotta fill up the thug buff. You gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gambino Campbell, 499. Happy G-Day, Teflon. What if Dan and Dave throws everybody a curveball? Instead of Clegane Bowl, we get brothers fighting side by side. Clegane Bowl, brothers fighting side by side. I just can't see it, Gambino. You know, just for the fact that, so let's go through it real quick of how it is in the books and try to explain it in the show. Now, in the books, the Mountain doesn't have a head. His head was chopped off. And then Qyburn brought him back to life. My man Joe Swag, 10 beans, happy name day, my man. What up? My man Joe Swag, been my Patreon from like day one, man. Thank you so much, brother. Truly do appreciate that. Truly do. Now, the Mountain has no head, right? Qyburn brought him back supposedly with no head. His head was sent to Dorne, right? So, he has to really be dead. Now, they're not going to do that in the show. They're not going to have the Headless Horseman in the show. Even though Sleepy Hollow, I thought was a good TV series, and that black chick was fine, motherfucker boy, and they shouldn't have canceled it. But you can't have the Headless Horseman rolling up in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So they have to have, just like, you know, they're not going to cut off Tyrion's nose. They're not going to do that. They're not going to have someone running around with no head. Now, there's rumors that it could be Robb Stark's head, right? Maybe that's the way it's going down. Who knows? But for that reason, I can't say that they're going to fight together. Because in the books, there's no way with this headless man of them chilling out, hanging out together. He's already dead. He's a dead man running around. So I believe that what's going to happen is that the Night King is going to take over his body. That is why they have these big-ass eye holes for his eyes. That's why they're emphasizing this. Because his eyes are going to turn blue. Because as I said, if you watch my video, huge clue, Game of Thrones ending, and you see the picture of the mountain on the mountain on the cover right there. When you have people like Qyburn who dabble in, let's say, bringing people back to life, there are people who are better at that, who have magical abilities, and that is a Night King. And I think that the Night King will show Qyburn what is truly up with bringing people back to life, take over the mountain, and have him kill Qyburn. And that's how Qyburn's going to meet his end. And that's where I go. CMR says, Sleepy Hollow was a great show. Are you a Lucifer fan? Lucifer what? What do you mean by Lucifer? The show Lucifer? Yes, on both accounts. I always think of Qyburn being as Dr. Frankenstein, says Bernie. Yes, there's no doubt. And when you have creatures, when you create things, you get killed by your creation. You know, people who create, the diseases get killed by diseases and things like this. It's the same situation. There's no doubt about it. Tony is a Satanist. No, I am far from that. I was Jehovah's Witness growing up. Most of my family is Jehovah's Witness. That's why when y'all say happy birthday to me, it means a lot to me, because I don't get that from my family because they're Jehovah's Witnesses, so it's just against religion to say that thing. So when you say happy birthday to me and everything, it really does mean a lot. And it means a lot to me. Let's put it like that. Jude, do you like any British rock bands? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure I do. I like British people who sing. So whether you want to consider it bands, I mean, depends what you're saying. Like old school stuff or new school things. You give me some names and I would tell you if I like that. Did you know Prince? That's not for me, right? Like, do I know Prince? Like personally and musically, that's crazy. I don't. I'm black. I know you're not asking me if I know Prince. It's like asking me if I know Martin Luther King, if I know Malcolm X, if I know Michael Jackson. It's goddamn Prince. I have to know him. You have to. If you're black, you have no choice. It's just crazy. You better. It's crazy. You better know the goddamn Prince. Oh, did I know that Prince was a Jehovah's Witness? Yes. Michael Jackson was Jehovah's Witness. The whole Jackson family is Jehovah's Witnesses. A lot of famous people. There's a bunch of famous people who are Jehovah's Witnesses and stuff. Who? R. Kelly isn't born on my goddamn birthday. Are you crazy? Only Elvis Presley shares a day with the Don. That's it. But if it is R. Kelly is on this birthday too, so what? He's a very, very talented individual when it comes to writing. So I'm not getting into the goddamn R. Kelly documentary. I'm not getting into anything like that. I have a channel that I'm doing that I'm going to get into things like that. I don't know all that, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. Or anything like that. You just come on my Facebook page, you want to talk about stuff like that. Or go to my new channel that I'm starting. It's called Locker Room Conversations. It's up there on YouTube. I have not made a video up there. I have not published it. I made video. I have 3 videos made already. I have not published it yet. Actually, I don't know if I was going to link stuff to it because I really wasn't going to do that. I was going to just do it on my on the low. I don't know if people in Game of Thrones community want to come over there and see it and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. If I can find it real quick, because I don't have any videos up or anything out there. If I can find it, then I'll put the link in there. But while I'm searching and everything else, that brings up dead air and stuff. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it for you. I don't know. It may be hard to find because it has no subscribers and shit. I mean, I could find it. I could just pull it up for you, but I don't know. I can't find it right now. I'll have to find it for you. I will find it and share it and all that. I will find it and share it. When I put videos on there. Now I haven't put a video up there. You know what I mean? I haven't done. I'm just waiting. What it is basically like this. I am not self-sabotaging. What it is like this. Jasmine B, you. It's not that. It's just that I'm trying to put it. I understand what this YouTube algorithm means. So I'm trying to make it so that when I put it out there, right, that I have enough out there that I can constantly put it out there so that it builds. So I can't just have 3 videos and blah blah blah. And I'm working with other people on it, so it's not as hard. But I'm just going to have to start doing things on my own sometimes, and that's just what it's going to be, and that's how it's going to be consistent. And then everything else, when other people get involved, they get involved, and that's it. Let's see. Let's answer this question right here from Major. Says, instead of rock bands, just ask, what's your favorite type of music? Who are some of your favorite artists? I mean, you know, obviously, if we're not talking about rap music, and I love hip hop or anything else like that, but my favorite artist, I would have to say, it would have to go back. I love Stevie Wonder. I love the Isley Brothers. I love Tevin Campbell. I love Quincy Jones. I love who the hell is that calling me in Google Hangouts? Who is that? I'm not gonna answer because I don't know who you are. Someone's calling me in Google Hangouts right now. Put me in a goddamn, don't be. Feel our brother. I don't know who that is. Called me in Google Hangouts, so I'm not going to answer. Oh, listen, Earth, Wind and Fire is the greatest rock band who ever existed. Let me go through. You know, it's hard. Like I really, I mean, we look at Luther Vandross, Diana Ross, Keith Sweat, Joe, Big Daddy Kane, Kool G Rap, so much. It's too much. I love everything. You know what I mean? It's so much. I love more. I hate saying that I love a person. I love music. I love music. I love all music. I love songs. I love a lot of White Snake songs. It just happens to be that the hit songs. But my friend Gary Rado, my best friend, my brother, his mom played that every day I was over there. Should have known better than to let you go alone. I heard it every day. I went over his house. I love that song. I'll have to hear it. I like I was New Edition. Yep, Kumo D. Yep, love that. Love all that. You know, the Beastie Boys. I love that. But I like some Doors songs. I like it's a billion songs. It's too much. I like all of music, and it's just music. I like songs. There's no genre. If it's a good song, I like that song. And then, you know what I mean? Curtis Blow, "We Are the Breaks" was one of the greatest songs ever made in hip hop. And without Curtis Blow, we wouldn't have a lot of this hip hop. You know what I mean? The Who, we had a couple of good songs I like. You know what I mean? These are the White Snake. Yeah, my friend's mother loved White Snake. My best friend's mom. That was her group. Every time I went over his house, I heard White Snake, and that was it. And I love her, so I associate White Snake with her. So every time I hear a song like that, I hear her and everything else. Drinks and No Things Gotta Bounce. Hey yo, peace out, brother. Thank you for coming and chilling, man. I truly do appreciate that. You know what I mean? Saturday night, it's at 2. Check me at 2. It's going to be Saturday, 2 in the afternoon, 2 p.m. So we'll be out there in the afternoon doing that with the small council. So check us out then without a shadow of a doubt. I did not like the Spice Girls, Jude. That's your thing. I appreciate it. I like the way they look, but their music, I wasn't really into that. You know what I mean? I wasn't the Don thing. I'm not. You know, I know the songs probably by heart. It's the main song because I heard it so many times. Alicia Kingston, Shabba Ranks, yes, without a doubt. You know what I mean? MC Lyte, Yo-Yo, liked all that good stuff. You know what I mean? NWA was my favorite group. Eazy-E was my favorite rapper for a long time. You know what I mean? Liked, you know, all that good stuff. A lot of these rappers live by me. The one, you know what I mean, out there and stuff like that. A lot of heads, you know. Kool G Rap lived right by me. Big Daddy Kane lived by me. Kid from Kid and Play lived by me. MC Sham live right by me. Once them dudes all got money, they moved to my neighborhood and shit. Salt from Salt and Pepper live by me. Fran Dresser is from my neighborhood. Bobby Bonilla is from my neighborhood. My man Chris is the played Ray Liotta's younger played in Goodfellas as younger Ray Liotta's younger character. That's my that's my man. You know what I mean? So this is what it is, man. Blackstreet was hot, man. You know, yeah, no doubt about it. CMR, you need to do more chapter readings with analysis from each books. That was some of your best stuff. Sorry, off topic. No, this is the topic. Is Game of Thrones always? You know, I used to do a lot of chapter reads. I used to do a lot of different things. Right now, so what I'm going to try to do right now is I'm looking at the videos that not necessarily give me the most views, but give me the most subscriber count. So those are the videos you're going to see, mostly me dropping and stuff like that. Right now, the most subscriber count I get out of videos that I do are my symbols videos. So you're going to see a lot more videos like that, and more theory videos than that. I may get a lot of views, more views on trailer videos and stuff like that, but I don't gain a lot of subscribers from doing that. So it's more important for me to gain subscribers than it is to get views right now. So you'll see more book stuff and things like that. Do you think the Golden Company will betray Cersei? I think if it's brought out or said that they're a company that never betrays anyone, then yes, you're not going to bring that up not to have them betray somebody. That would happen. I would hope they wouldn't, because I would like to see them fight against Jon Snow and everything else like that. But I think, you know, if you look at the books and the situation with the Golden Company, how they siege Storm's End, I think when they say that there's going to be a new location that we've never seen, that's going to be Storm's End. That's what it's going to be. And I think that the Golden Company, who knows, maybe, who knows, but in the end, will they betray Cersei? Yes, they will, because they're not on her side in the books, they're on the Fagon side. So for that reason, I think that they'll betray her. Grand Swing said, what happened to Bartube? Bartube just got out of doing it. Yeah, she, whatever you want to say, she grew up. She grew out of it. She put her career, she had a career going on, and she wanted to focus more on that career, and this was taken away from that career. So that's why she stopped doing it. But love Bartube. I'm going to try to get her on something without a shadow of a doubt. I'm going to beg her until she does something with me at least one more time before the season's over. You know what I mean? Team Sansa. Now, yes, there's a lot of hate out there. You know what I mean? And all that. There's a lot of hate out there for Sansa Stark and all that good stuff. But it is what it is, people. Alright, listen. I've been out here chilling with y'all for a little bit. I would love to chill out here for a little bit longer, without a doubt. But the Don has got to bounce. I'm so sorry. So sorry that I have to bounce. I would love to chill with you more, but I have no choice. It is a name day. We only have an hour left of the name day, and I'm going to have to spend this hour having fun for this last hour, right? So we're going to get this going and have some fun. Thank you for everybody out here chilling with me, hanging out with me. You know what I mean? I love you all. I'm an AU Pack Music, JD, Rob S, Smoker Hines, Gambino Campo, all that good stuff. Let me drop the jacket before I get up out of here. Alright, let me drop the jacket for you real quick like that. I love you all. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I think I have to go over here to shut the stream off from OBS Live. I think that's how you do it, right? Listen, man. I'm going to say this like this. The jacket dropped and all that. It's been a great year for Teflon TV. You know what I mean? All y'all people who supported me, stayed with me, you know what I mean, from the beginning, still chilling with me and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you, man, I be hearing a lot of shit that in on the background from people trying to tell down, what you doing? You doing the subscribe count, all this bullshit. Listen, I didn't get involved to this for all that, and that's the bottom line. I got involved in this to chill with y'all. You know, when I do anything, it's for y'all, to chill with y'all. When I go to Kind of Thrones, I'm there to chill with y'all. when I do these videos, I'm here to chill with y'all, and that's that's not other content creators. That's just people in the community. Now, some of the people in the community are content creators, and those people I do chill with. But you know, it's really for you people in the community that I do this for, to hang out with and to chill with. Thank you for hanging out with me on my birthday. It means the world to me. It really does. You may think that, oh, he just it doesn't mean it. Truly means the world to me. And you may hear from other people, but it means a lot to me, more than you will ever know. So, as always, peace and stay sexy.